Previously on Secrets of the Caribbean Moon. Joyce, a young woman burdened with family responsibilities after her father's death, finds a rare moment of peace walking along a Belizean beach. Her solitude is broken by Elijah, a mysterious young man with an easy smile and a deep love for the sea. As the sun sets, they share stories, laughter, and dreams, forming a surprising connection that gives Joyce a sense of hope she hasn't felt in years. Elijah's love for the ocean is rooted in his upbringing. Raised in a small coastal village, the sea was both his playground and teacher. His father, a seasoned fisherman, instilled in him a reverence for the waves before a tragic storm claimed his life. Now Elijah carries his father's lessons in his heart, finding solace and strength in the endless horizon. His uncle, a rugged and practical fisherman, stepped in as a surrogate father figure. Under his guidance, Elijah learned the trade more formally, tying knots, reading the weather, and navigating the unpredictable moods of the ocean. His uncle's gruff exterior masked a deep affection for the boy, and Elijah grew to admire him as both a mentor and a protector. Though the sea connected Elijah to his family and roots, it also awakened in him a desire for exploration. The fishermen who docked at the village told tales of distant lands, of bustling ports, towering cliffs, and oceans that stretched beyond imagination. Elijah would sit wide-eyed, soaking in their stories, dreaming of the day he might set sail for places he had only heard of in hushed tones. Elijah began collecting small trinkets washed ashore, pieces of driftwood, shells, and glass polished smooth by the tides. Each item was a treasure, a reminder that the sea carried secrets from faraway places. He would often imagine the journeys these objects had taken, weaving tales in his mind about their origins. The death of Joyce's father was a turning point in her life, one that thrust her from the innocence of youth into the harsh realities of adulthood. At just 15, she found herself shouldering the weight of responsibilities far beyond her years. Joyce's father had been the heart of their family, a man who worked tirelessly to ensure they were provided for. His passing left an emotional void that rippled through their household. Her mother, though strong in spirit, struggled to keep everything together while grieving her loss. Joyce, being the eldest of three children, felt an unspoken expectation to step up. The morning after the funeral, Joyce found herself in the kitchen, preparing breakfast for her two younger siblings, Micah and Lena. It was a simple task, but one her father had often done with a smile and a playful riddle to start the day. As she placed their plates on the table, she realized the significance of her new role. She wasn't just a sister anymore. She was a caretaker, a protector, and a guide. Joyce had always dreamed of becoming a teacher, inspired by the idea of helping others find their voice and their path in life. But with her father gone, her priorities shifted. Schoolwork, once her primary focus, became something she squeezed in during quiet moments after her siblings were asleep. Her evenings were now filled with laundry, cooking, and helping Micah with his homework while keeping Lena entertained. There were days when the weight of it all seemed unbearable. The sound of her friends laughing as they walked home from school reminded her of what she had lost, the freedom to simply be a teenager. Yet she refused to let her responsibilities extinguish her dreams. Joyce would sit at the kitchen table late at night, reviewing her notes and imagining the day she could step into a classroom as a teacher. To keep their household running smoothly, Joyce developed routines that balanced her responsibilities with her siblings' needs. Mornings were for preparing meals and ensuring Micah and Lena were ready for school. Afternoons were for errands, helping her mother at the market and tidying their modest home. Evenings were for family dinners, homework, and bedtime stories. She took pride in these small acts, finding joy in Lena's giggles as she braided her hair, or in Micah's triumphant smile when he solved a tricky math problem. These moments reminded her of her father's lessons, that family was a source of strength even in the face of loss. Joyce's relationship with her mother deepened in unexpected ways. Though her mother struggled to balance her grief with providing for the family, she often looked to Joyce for support and reassurance. Your father would be so proud of you, her mother would say, her voice thick with emotion. Those words became a source of encouragement for Joyce, a reminder that her efforts mattered. The two would sit together in the quiet of the evening, folding clothes and sharing their worries and hopes. It was during these moments that Joyce realized her mother's resilience and love were a wellspring of strength. The close knit community in Belize City also played a role in Joyce's journey. Neighbors and family friends would occasionally drop by with baskets of fruit or fresh fish, gestures of kindness that reminded Joyce she wasn't alone. Elderly woman, Miss Ethel, often shared wisdom that resonated deeply with her. Child, life isn't about what you lose, but what you hold on to, Miss Ethel said one afternoon, handing Joyce a woven basket. And you, Joyce, hold on to your family like the sea holds the shore. These interactions not only lightened her load, but also taught Joyce the importance of community and connection, lessons she would carry into her future. The responsibilities were immense. Joyce found solace in her memories of her father. She often visited his favorite spot by the beach, sitting on the same weathered log where he used to tell her stories. The sound of the waves and the feel of the breeze on her face reminded her of his presence, a quiet reassurance that he was still guiding her. On particularly hard days, she would recall his advice. You're stronger than you think, Joyce. Just like the sea, you can weather any storm. These words became her mantra, a source of strength when the weight of her duties felt overwhelming. That was part 2 of Secrets of the Caribbean Moon, a Caribbean romance story. Thank you for watching. If you are enjoying the story this far, give it a thumbs up. Comment so that I can know your thoughts, and share it with your friends. Subscribe to my channel so you can follow this beautiful love story. Until next time, this is Irene Pandy Slusher reminding you not to stress, but as we say in Belize, go slow.